It's not being whatever, but I think what you do is you set expectations with your kids that I'm your dad first and foremost, but I'm also your coach.
Jeff, I want to ask you this because you're coaching right now. You're coaching your kid, and we talk about coaches showing favoritism toward their kids and all that. But a lot of times, one of the dangers is that you're tougher and you're harder on
Oh
your
yeah.
kid, and you create more pressure for your own kid than you do for others. So how do you manage that?
Well, and I remember it was actually cool on our team. I had a couple other parents, my other coach and Katie, because I used to always tell my kids, like, you have to be unequivocally better than that other kid for me to put you in front of them, like in a lineup a lot of times or doing whatever. And so like, coaching my kids, there's got to be I let them know the expectation though. I talk to them like, like you're going to have to do A, B, and C to move up in the lineup or to, play quarterback today or do this. And I think it's set an expectation with them. And I think it's not that I don't think you have to be harder on them. I mean, it's not being whatever, but I think what you do is you set expectations with your kids that I'm your dad first and foremost, but I'm also your coach.
Mm-hmm.
And, I want these parents to know that I love and want to coach their kids the same way I want to coach you.
Mm-hmm.
So there might be a time where I'm tougher on you or I get on you and maybe you don't deserve it. And sometimes I think that's where you have to be honest and maybe even, ask your kid for forgiveness sometimes, or if you mess up, we're all going to mess up. But I also think it's good because I think for your own kid, it can make them feel like they need to reach a higher expectation, which I think can help them. I do. If your kid can handle it, I think it's sometimes good to know my dad expects this out of me. My mom, who's my coach, expects this out of me. And, I need to be able to live up to that.
Mm-hmm.
I got